One beautiful sunny day, a man decided to go sailing. So he climbed into his small boat and set off to sea. There was a light breeze, just enough to propel him steadily forward until the shoreline was on the distant horizon. Then the wind eased, and all was calm. Enjoying the moment, feeling the sensation of peace, he decided to rest here for a bit. He was an excellent sailor and a good swimmer, so he decided to remove his life jacket and shirt and laid back to enjoy the sun. Warmed by its rays and calmed by the gentle, rhythmic bobbing of the boat in the water, he slowly drifted off to sleep. Splash! A sudden wind had come up, raising waves that rocked the boat, and then a particularly strong gust hit the sails. With the man sleeping and no hand on the tiller, the vessel was unprepared for the suddenly choppy seas, and it capsized and began to sink. All of his supplies, including his life jacket, were gone in an instant. The man was concerned, but not worried. He was a strong swimmer. He felt confident that he could tread water for a couple of hours. Surely another boat would come by soon enough. An hour passed and nothing. Then another hour passed and still nothing. The sun began to set. More time passed. It was getting dark. He was tired. Really tired. And he could feel fear approaching. When finally a boat appeared in the distance, he called for help several times until finally it turned and began to head towards him. Exhausted, he continued to tread water, struggling to keep his head above water so that he could breathe the air for just a few more minutes until help arrived. But the boat seemed to be moving slowly towards him, inching forward like a caterpillar crawling lazily through the grass. Why aren't they hurrying, he thought. He was too tired now to even yell. Finally, the boat pulled up next to him. And nothing was happening. It seemed like forever was passing. Through his exhaustion, he started to become angry, and time seemed to move even faster. Why aren't they saving me, he thought. Don't they know how tired I am? I'm drowning right in front of them. He felt fear again. It was closer now. And the closer it came, the faster time seemed to pass. How long had he been treading water next to this boat now? A minute? 10 minutes? An hour? Why aren't they saving me, he thought. What if they aren't here to help? What if they just want to let me die? He started thrashing in the water, desperate to get air into his lungs, fighting to stay alive, when suddenly he saw a hand shoot over the edge of the boat towards him, a clenched fist of rage that he was sure was intended to pummel him, forcing him below the water, sentencing him to death. He flailed his arms even more, striking out in anger, doing his best to fight with all of the energy that he had left, defending himself from this unprovoked attack. If he was going to die, then he would die fighting. And then he remembered. He remembered that he could die fighting. Or he could choose to live in peace. He remembered that fear can play tricks on your eyes. He understood that he was not being attacked. It was not a clenched fist coming towards him quickly with the intent of harm, but an open hand extending towards him, offering a lifeline to safety. He stopped defending himself. He reached out for the outstretched hand, and he accepted the help that was being offered.